Welcome back to my channel. As you know, I've been talking to you about my summer 2023. Summer 2023 was really a time for me to let loose and kind of find new inspiration. Traveling has always been something that gives me perspective, grounds me, helps me to recalibrate and realize what's most important for me. And this summer did just that for me after making this big decision for my life. So welcome to part 3 of this series. This time we are going to Crete in Greece. So we went to Crete in July again of 2023, and Crete was our very belated honeymoon trip. So I got married in September 2022, and after the wedding, we decided to spend a week traveling with my family who had flown over all the way from Zimbabwe. So we pushed back our honeymoon and decided to have our honeymoon this year. We decided to go somewhere warm. We wanted to have warm, hot summer, beachside experience, and we decided to go to Crete. We chose Crete for many reasons. I'd actually been to Corfu last year, and I really enjoyed the Greek hospitality and just the vibes and the beauty and the warmth. So my husband had been really keen to also go to Greece, and that's how we landed on Crete. We found this spectacular resort in the south of Crete in Lerapetra or Ierepetra. And what we did was we flew in. We rented a car. Now, this rental company gave us this busted car. We had dents and all, but we recorded all that for proof. The car is actually really fine, and we're really glad it had AC because the heat in Greece was heating. It was hot. You actually didn't see locals like moving around during the daytime, like just outside like that. It was only tourists looking like rubber because they obviously tan too much, and but locals were indoors. They were inside. They said, "You outside, we inside," because they understand the heat is heating. The drive down we landed at Heraklion Airport. The drive down was really, really beautiful. The roads were great. We didn't have any issues at all with our maps. We got there easily, and this resort was really special. I've never really had a resort holiday before. Maybe when we were kids, but that I can remember. Just loved how modern it was.
Yeah, there are some stairs to the right going down that take you to the pool bar.
Okay.
To the pool bar, okay.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
Yes. The main pool to the left.
This is how it was by the ocean. Easy access to the beach. And made for couples, really. A lot of the reviews were for couples, and they encouraged couples and how romantic it was. We chose it too because it was removed from like the mass crowds further up north. And so we had peace and quiet. And this trip, we thoroughly were doing it selfishly to enjoy. We loved our room. We had a swim up room. That was really special. The attention to detail was great. The hospitality of the Greeks, as I've said, was A1. Like, all of the staff were really great. What we did after we arrived, we took a shower and then we headed down for dinner. So we had an all-inclusive package for breakfast and dinner. So it's not all-inclusive, somewhat semi-inclusive, I don't know what they call it. So we went down for dinner, and it was a buffet style, and each night was themed for different parts of the world, but they definitely always had something Greek. The Greek section was always top tier. The salads, I think everyone else in the world should stop making Greek salads because y'all are lying to yourself. Greek salads from Greece are legit. Because I remember growing up, people were like, oh, just make a Greek salad and you're eating this and it's just dry. It's not hitting. But the Greeks, yeah, no, they understand their cuisine, the fresh fish and fresh, it was so great. We thoroughly had a good time. And then in the evenings, we go to the bar by the pool. Get served some drinks. They had some great staff who were taking care of us. Day 2, we got up and decided, okay, we're going to the beach. Now the hotel had direct access to the beach, and what you did, you could take a lift or down the stairs, go underground, so you could avoid traffic of cars going across, and you'd be at the beach. And they had a whole bunch of sunbeds and different things for you to lay on. So we'd go, we found our place, got positioned, and we just honestly read, drank cocktails, had snacks, went into the water, got out, read some more, had more drinks, went into the water, went up to the bar for lunch. It was a bar by the beach, back to chill, dip, and then headed back to our rooms. You shower, get ready for dinner, go for dinner, you have drinks again, and head back. So honestly, that's pretty much all we did in Crete. Is just like wake up, eat, beach, drink, eat, sleep, read. You get what I'm saying? It was really, really chill. And I really appreciated our holiday in Crete because for someone who's always on, I managed to fully disconnect and just enjoy being there. I think it's the waves. When I'm by water, it just is so soothing. There's so many apps you can listen to water. So, as you fall asleep, it really does calm the spirit. I read like 3 books during our week there, which I thoroughly enjoyed, and just got to be at one, talk to God, just be like, Lord Jesus, what we doing? And I think he just reinforced in my spirit that everything was going to be okay. And yeah, I think we went once into the town, Lera Petra town, because we had run out of sunscreen. We thought we brought enough, but no, we didn't. It was so hot that day. Again, locals were nowhere to be found. People were only in restaurants and cafes and bars, and in the shops, the lady was like, yes, I use a lot of sunscreen too. And she gave us after sun as well, because she's like, it's very hot out there. But that's about all we did in Crete. And then we drove back on the 5th or 6th day back up to Heraklion to catch our flight out. It was really busy. The airport, Heraklion, is nothing to write home about. The bathrooms, if you're not away in Greece, you don't flush tissue in the toilet bowl. You put it in a bin. So just the smell of urine from, it's a lot if you're not used to it. So yeah, and it's very hot. There was like hardly any air conditioning. Just letting you know, disclaimer about that airport. But other than that, that trip was so worthwhile and such a calming and great honeymoon for us and experience for us. And I would definitely recommend going to Crete. Greece really is a special place. And yeah, that's it on my summer tours. Actually, not really. We did go on a wine tour, but that was more autumn. But that was mostly my summer. It was really, really great. And I was grateful to experience all these places. What I did notice was there were very few people of color. Amsterdam was its own place, but Venice and Crete, I think it showed me that not enough of us get to do this. And of course, I'm very grateful. And oftentimes I find myself with a level of like guilt that I get to experience some really amazing things in my life. And my husband, my family, my sister, especially, and friends are always reminding me like, it's okay to have a good life. And I was listening to a podcast from Candice and Sorrel talking about the Black experience, how sometimes we struggle when we don't have struggle and that we feel it's inauthentic. So for me, it's to see more of us getting to live and explore the world. I know, at least from where I come from, people do like to travel and see the world. It's just about means. But traveling for me, I've realized it's not always about elaborate destinations or fancy places, but just about getting out of your comfort zone, and it makes a difference. And not everything is Black girl luxury. That's another thing. Sometimes it's just in whatever capacity you can do to do it. And I love travel. If there's something that is so valuable to me, it's experiences and travel. And they will forever be an important and integral part of who I am. And I'm grateful that I grew up getting to travel with my parents and family, because it's taught me a lot about the world and about myself as well. I hope you've enjoyed the series. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and please recommend and share with friends and family wherever they may be. I look forward to chatting to you on my next episode. Take care, everybody.